Is your racehorse in pain? Is there blood dripping from her nose? Well, if you have that problem, then you go to Horse Warehouse, where you would find the #1 supplement to heal the body. Now, the great thing about looking at the supplements for horses is there's no FDA regulations, and they're the best formulators formulate, these amazing supplements for their horses, because 1/10 of a second can win a race. And so these horse breeders and horse racers, they get the best supplements for their horses. And the #1 supplement they give their horses for endurance, for strength, for healing, for muscle mass, for speed, for health, all those things you need to win the race, to be the champion horse, they give them lots of this substance right here, MSM. MSM. Now, MSM, if you were to walk barefoot on the dew in the morning, your body would absorb MSM. If you were to pick a fruit in the first hour, that fruit would be rich in MSM. Fresh food is rich in MSM. So it's a natural substance available, but we don't get enough. And that's the form of MSM. It's a form of sulfur. Now, what does MSM stand for? Metylsulfonylmetan. That's just a chemical name for it. It's an all-natural substance. And they discovered this because in the paper plants, the workers were all taking the bark of the tree from which they make paper, and they have to move it around in the water to clean it. And so their hands are being exposed to this tree bark all the time. Now, tree bark is super high in sulfur. It's actually super high in this ingredient, MSM. And nobody noticed anything, but every time the workers would go on vacation, or not every time, but many times workers would go on vacation or stop working, they started experiencing pain in their joints, pain in their body. And they went, wow, this is weird. I'm on vacation, I'm experiencing pain. And then they go back to work, putting their hands in the water with the bark of the tree, and all their pain would go away. So they said, what is it that's in this water? And it was the bark of the tree, and what's in it, and they came off on the bark of the tree when you put it in water, was a form of MSM. So people started catching on and using this for arthritic pain. Now, this is not the only thing good for arthritic pain. I just want to mention that, which is that also serrapeptase, an enzyme, immediately takes away, for many people, arthritic pain. So you can hear my blog on that. But MSM is much more than just taking away inflammation, although that's like a miracle that you can get much more effectively by taking serrapeptase, usually taking 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. And that, for people, just gets amazing results. So you hear my blog on that. But MSM also is good for that, but MSM is fantastic for the skin. As soon as you take a few weeks of MSM, your skin just softens and becomes more moist. And why is that? Because sulfur is the building block of your body. It makes glucosamine and chondroitin, which all athletes know to help muscle repair. People who have pain in their muscles and they want to repair their muscles, they take glucosamine and chondroitin, which are great supplements. But what are they made from? What are they? They're the end products of MSM. MSM is amazing. It's the building block of the body. It's also necessary in order to make B vitamins, particularly B12 and B3. These are like really important B vitamins, and folic acid. These are all sulfur ingredients, and this is sulfur. You get the building block of all of these things. Also, MSM helps your body to make glutathione, and glutathione protects your body from free radical damage. So your body begins to heal itself. Now, the #1 way that the body removes heavy metals, toxicities, and toxins, you see, your body has to absorb nutrition, but just as important, it needs to release those toxins and remove them out of the body. And what's necessary for that process to take place is sulfur. Sulfur activates and makes these amino acids, methionine. It makes glutathione, and it also helps, this particular sulfur helps to remove heavy metal toxicity, so your body can now continue cleansing itself so they can keep absorbing nutrition. So these are just some of the amazing benefits, but some people can just do it because it makes your skin better. But it causes so much detoxification. It causes so much detoxification that you start low. So they recommend 3 capsules a day. There are 1,000 milligrams in every capsule, and that's a good amount. Sometimes you might want to start with 1 a day and then go up to 2 a day, then go up to 3 a day. And that's it. This is just an amazing substance that neutralizes and helps your body neutralize free radical damage. All aging is due to the pounding of free radicals that are being produced all the time when we make energy, and particularly when we eat sugar as a source of energy. We produce a huge amount of lactic acid, which is filled with free radicals. And if you've got enough sulfur in your body uses that sulfur to make glutathione, and the glutathione just absorbs all those free radicals. It is the ultimate antioxidant. So this is fantastic for your skin, fantastic for bone growth, fantastic for tendon growth, fantastic for muscle growth, fantastic for detoxification, fantastic for allergies as well, because allergies are usually triggered when there's a lot of free radical damage. I remember when I used to have allergies, I've now cured my allergies, but when I used to have allergies, MSM was tremendous for helping when I would do some of the allergy treatments that I recommend for treating the symptoms of allergies. There's MSM is one of those that gets immediate results. It's just you have to keep taking it as opposed to just curing or healing the condition that causes allergies. And of course, that's another blog on allergies and healing the condition that causes the allergies. So you treat symptoms, and after a while, you can finally heal the condition. But MSM is a part of that process. And what it's doing is when it quenches, it just absorbs all the free radical damage. Then your body doesn't have to work so hard to fight it off, and you don't get this high histamine response, which is responsible for all of your autoimmune responses. So this is great for autoimmune diseases, for asthma, for allergies, for psoriasis, for shingles. All these kinds of things are dramatically assisted. Your body's assisted in healing from them and preventing the outbreaks, because it's always supporting your immune system, because it neutralizes all this extra free radicals from our diet, so the immune system doesn't have to be fighting it off all the time. You see, once you have free radical damage because you don't have antioxidants, then what happens is there's injury. And once there's injury, your immune system has to fight it off by causing inflammation. So this basically neutralizes those free radicals, takes away inflammation, and all those other good things I've said. So this is another great supplement. When you do this, take a picture of your face, and a month later, take a picture of your skin. You'll notice people will start telling you, wow, what are you doing for your skin? Just taking MSM. I know you're going to enjoy it. It's a hard name to say, so we just call it MSM.